Hi everybody, it's Kiara. This is going to be take two because I missed something that I wanted to talk about, so I stopped the video and I had some chaotic bits, so I said let's start over again. Hi, I'm Kiara. This is a quilt tube about all my quilting. It's been 2 weeks. It is Tuesday, May 28th. Tomorrow's our last day of school, but I wanted to give you an update before life gets totally crazy. I live in Northwest Arkansas, and I am so happy to be with you. Back at the beginning of the year, I did a whole whip update of things that I was going to be working on, and I've been making great progress on my list. Last time I was with you, I showed you my block 8 of my Bright Side quilt, which is this. This is with Maureen McCormick's line. It was a sew sampler. It was a sew sampler pattern, their block of the month. So since last time, I've done 2 more blocks. I am loving how this is coming out. I have the rest behind me, but I am so happy. I'm going to have to find a layout because I did not purchase the layout because I didn't know about it. This was one of my first sew samplers. Oh no, I think I have the layout. No, okay. This is what happened. I was doing this, then I decided I didn't want the sew sampler anymore, so I've been paying to get the blocks. So I only have 3 more blocks left. No, 11. I only have 2 more blocks left to do, and then I have to figure out how I'm gonna set this, or if I'm gonna buy the setting pattern and do it. I think that will depend on how much fabric I have left. But so I did this block, which I love. And yes, Maureen McCormick is Marsha from the Brady Bunch. But I love these 2 blocks. I love the colors. I'm so excited about this, that I'm coming to an end. When I started, I had to do 5 blocks, but I actually had to do 6 blocks because one of my blocks was in the wrong size that I thought was part of it. So I'm down to doing blocks. Did I do this one? Let's see. No, I think I have to do 3 blocks. I have to do 3 blocks. I have to do blocks 10, 11, and 12. So I'm actually gonna cut out, I wanna try to do this before I go away next week. And then those will be done. Then I did block 12 of the 2023 Designer Mystery. I have to do a layout because I did not buy the finishing kit for this one, but Pat Sloan just did something called What's in Your Closet, and she did 2 layouts. One was an asymmetrical layout, and then one was for 12.5-inch blocks. And I think I'm gonna borrow that layout because I have so much fabric left over. So I did the Designer Mystery 12. Then I went on my list of whips I had. These are all, okay, and just so you can see, these are all the projects I've completed so far. And then, oh, these are all the projects I've completed, but these are all the whips that I had in progress that I completed. So the next whip I picked out to do is I wanted to work on my holiday hoopla. I want to show you. I don't know where my holiday hoopla book is. I might have thrown it back on the shelf because I didn't need it anymore. Holiday Hoopla is a book by Pat Sloan. This started on January 1st of 2023, and I was using my scraps. So here's the layout. I had 3 blocks to do, and I finished them. And so yesterday, I assembled the centerpiece. Now, I could be good and call this done, but it's really not big enough to do anything with. And I will insert a picture at the end of the finished top. If I can figure out how to insert it here, I will, but I probably won't be able to. So I finished this. So I have to put that half square, that large half square triangle border around. So I went and I bought some fabric. Everything in this quilt was from my stash. I did not buy one thing. I didn't have enough of anything. I did have enough of one thing, but I didn't like it. So I'm gonna put these around it for those half square things. This will finish 64.5 by 64.5, and I have to make, let's see if it tells me how many I have to make, or if I can figure it out quickly. So I'm making 24 half square triangles. Wait. No. Oh, it says, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I don't know, 4, 6, 6. Yeah, I guess 24. So I have to do 24 half square triangles. They're 9 inches. So they're 8.5 finished. So I have to do that. So I would like to get that done. I might even do that and then, so what do oh, the other thing I worked on, and I don't think I told you. Let's see. Let's see. I did sew a border on a quilt that I had, and I have the backing. I need to really buy myself a roll of batting because I picked out a quilt that I want a long arm, but I have no batting, so I have to get that. Then the next thing I did is I did my last row for the Quilty Fun. So these are called Chubby Chevrons. This is a sew along hosted by the Fat Quarter Shop. So I have everything done. I wanted to get something so I can show it to you. You know, everything's right here. I have to clean a little bit, but with school getting out and stuff, I haven't had a turn. So so now I have 3 rows done. I have the 4 patches, the butterflies, and the chubby chevrons. Next up for June is 2 more rows, flying geese and apples. And I'm doing mine a little bit different. Maybe because partially I'm using stuff from my stash. If it doesn't match, it's okay. This is for me. So I'm doing, let's see if I have one that doesn't give you all the measurements. Okay. So this is the row right here of the apples, and you can see some of them are partially eaten and stuff. I'm doing just apples. I'm not doing them partially eating, so I've done my measurements so I know what to cut. So I might try to cut that over the weekend and get that done. So my list of whips, let me show you. Oh, I have to show you one more thing that I worked on. I finished and assembled my row 1 of the pieces in Quilt, and I will insert a picture behind. So this was a bunch of different blocks, and this is another thing hosted by Fat Quarter Shop. It's a monthly one, but I'm doing mine a little bit different than theirs. I'm doing mine as how the quilt has to be assembled. They had you making like 12 of one block, and I'm doing mine totally scrappy again, using my stash. I have so much stash. I want to be able to buy new. So, excuse me while I get a drink. So, since I'm using my stash, I don't want to make 6 or something if I'm not sure that color is going to carry through the rest of the way. So, I only made 2 of something, and I just wrote down what I needed. So, I finished my May, and I started my June assignment. But since I'm doing mine and how the quilt has to be put together, my version will go a little bit different. So Okay, so here's row 1. I've done row 1. And according to this, they wouldn't be to row 1 for like another month. So now I'm working on this row right here. So I wrote down what blocks. So I wrote down what blocks I would need for row 2. This, again, this is being hosted by the Fat Quarter Shop. We're using this book. So for row 2, I need 1, 2, 3, 3, and 8, 11. I need 11 blocks. So I'm going to start by cutting out my tulip fingers block, which was part of June, and then I have to, then I'm gonna work on July because they fit into this list. So that's how I'm doing it. And then later on, it'll mean that I have to do more later on. Excuse me. So, and then I did that. Okay, so that's all my whips. Yeah, I think that's all my whips. Sounds good. So, I had done, like I said, back in January, I had, I just want to show you this. This was my list of whips to finish that I had chosen from my pile, and then I had some new starts, and some of my new starts I finished. So so I finished 1, 2, I finished 6 things on this list. So what am I gonna do? Well, I wanna finish my bright side. So my plans are to work on my bright side this week before I go away. And then I'm gonna work on the holiday hoopla and get that done. But I also need to do my designer mystery, so I think 2021, so I think I'm gonna start cutting that out, which I would love for that to be done over the summer. But I wanna move stuff along. So I have belonged to the designer mystery for a couple of years. And back in 22, I bought the entire kit. I have block 1 starched, but I lost the directions. So I'm waiting for the Fat Quarter Shop to send me the, what am I waiting for them to send me? Oh, the directions. And they're really good about that. I lost one of my blocks for the 2021, the directions. So I have all of these, and this is blocks 2 through 12 in here in this piece. And then I did buy the finishing kit. So, and when you buy the finishing kit, it comes in this nice little box. So I'm really excited. I don't even know what line this is. So, and I can show you, and then it comes with the finishing kit. And here's the finishing kit. So what I'm going to do is, as I start this, I'm gonna work on the finishing kit, I think. Otherwise, I might put it together and then do all the finishing at once. I have to figure it out. So I'm gonna start working on that. I'm gonna add that to my list of stuff to do. Then there's another project in the works that I'm actually gonna do another video later this week. But I'm gonna pick a couple things. I'm gonna update my list, like, because since I'm off from work, I do want to long arm a couple things and see what I have here to long arm. I'd also like to become more proficient in doing different things on the long arm, so that's my goal for the 2 months I'm off. But my quilting time come the school year is going to be down a little bit because I'm actually working 3 full days a week. So let's talk about plans. Plans is to put the binding on my summer soiree. I did make the binding for my summer soiree. I went with this one. My goal is to get that done and get it completely done and put it where I want it to be. So, and then I have 2 little quilts I want to quilt. but I need to do a couple things first to get those. But I'm all over the place. I know, I'm so sorry I'm all over the place. It's just one of those days. So, plus I'm going away for a week. So I'm just like, whoop. So I'm gonna finish the bright side blocks. I'm going to hopefully finish my holiday hoopla. I do want to start this. I'm really trying to decide if I just want to, I'm waiting for somebody else to do it scrappy so I can see one, but I really want to start the peaceful baskets now that I have 2 blocks. I think I'm just gonna have to jump in and start. So there's that. Let me show you my little bit of haul. It's not a lot. There was one other thing that I bought to do a quilt, and that's for a separate video. I received the Jolly Bar of Starberry, and Jolly Bars are great because they're a great value because you also get a quilt pattern with them, and they're exclusive quilt patterns. This will probably be in a book sometime, but they have never released a Christmas quilting book for the Jolly Bars until this year. It's not out yet. I do have it on pre-order. I actually have quite a few things on pre-order. But I had to actually think about the pre-orders and if I really wanted them. One of my big pre-orders is I pre-ordered the 2024 block of the month along with the finishing kit. Okay, then this is something else I'm going to be doing. So I don't know if I would have bought this kit had I read a little bit better. So I'm going to tell you. This starts in 2 weeks. This is the kit for the Spooky and Sweet quilt kit. And this one's supposed to be a little bit different. And from what it looks like a wall hanging or a thing. But it's all solids. Okay, it's all Moda solids. I believe they're Moda solids. Yes, they're Bella solids from Moda. So that's my haul. This quilt kit, which was one of my pre-orders, and the Starberry, which was one of my pre-orders. Yeah. See, I keep a list of all my pre-orders so I know what I ordered. So that's really the bulk of what I wanted to talk to you all about. I don't always buy the kit for the mystery quilt-alongs from Fat Quarter Shop, and had I realized it was solids, I probably would not have bought this one. I'm not really a huge fan of solids in a quilt. Obviously, since everything you see lately that I'm doing is scrappy. So would you all like to see what's going on the long arm next? And what I'm also going to do is at the end, I'm going to do a new list and see. But I'm wondering, guys, I had on my list of projects to start. I've yet to start the Christmas all year, and I may just put that off another year to do that and start it in January. My Peaceful Baskets is on this. The Halloween Whimsy, which is one of my panel quilts, is on this. For the Love of Nature, one of my panel quilts is on this. And the Red, White, and Bang is still on this. But there's another video I'm going to do next week that with a quilt-along Pat Sloan is doing. And I bought my fabric because she did a video and I fell in love with the fabric. I was going to use something totally different, but she did something and I was like, I need to do that. So let me show you what's going on the long arm next. Okay, I have done every year of Pat Sloan's March block a day. This is the string bean quilt, and let's see if I can tell you when this is from. Okay, it's probably not in this book. I don't think it's this one, because I think last year was an Irish chain, so no, it's not this one. It's in this one, I bet. I think this was 2022. Let's see if it's in this one. That's another one I need to finish. I gotta finish that one. I actually didn't put it in here. I don't believe, nope. Okay, so I believe this was March of 2022. This is all the same. This is, who is this? This is, I love their, Minnick and Simpson. And Pat calls this the string bleed block, and I will post this below the pattern. This is gonna go on the long arm. It's all red, white, and blues. And I thought about putting a border on it, and I decided no, I'm not gonna overthink it. I'm just gonna do it like this because it is fairly large. So this is gonna go on Miss Moxie, and this is the backing I'm gonna put on just because I love it. So that's the next thing I'm gonna long arm. Hopefully that'll be done before the 4th of July. So that's all I've got. I wanna say thank you to all my subscribers for the encouraging words, and to all the new members, new subscribers rather. It's so nice. I had a goal at the beginning of the year to get to 300. Right now my goal is to get to 500. I am at 467 as of today, and once I get to 500, I'm gonna do a cross stitch giveaway and a quilting giveaway. But eventually I would like to get to 1,000, but I'm not in a rush because I was stuck at like 280 for like ages. So then I got to 300 and I'm like, okay. And I've been getting more and more subscribers, and it makes me happy. It makes me, and all the kind words really make me happy. But I want to thank you for stopping by. I'm going to probably go iron some fabric, though I might not do anything today because I'm kind of tired. I was at work for a while today because I was training. So I look forward to seeing you soon. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for joining me. If there's anything you would like to see, any questions, just please let me know. I'm a creature of habit. I am looking into doing one more block a month, a mystery one, but I'm kind of nervous about it. I've never done one with this company before, so we shall see. If I decide to sign up, I will tell you all about it. Please like, subscribe, do all the UTV things. You can follow me on Instagram. I haven't been posting there as much as I used to. Just life has been crazy, but I am Kiara DVO on Instagram. I'm Kiara Osborne here. But I look forward to talking to you soon. I hope you all have a great day. If you're still in school, I'm sure most of you, it's only a few more weeks. If you've had crazy weather, you have my thoughts and prayers. The town north of me is recovering from a tornado. So my thoughts and prayers are with everybody who have been affected by weather, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye-bye.